is how we start, literally, y'all.
We just saw somebody random ass baby. So go ahead.
Y'all, welcome to A and B Conversations.
Woo, woo, woo.
I am Ashley.
I'm Brittany.
And we are, you guys, people for the night. People for this evening. People.
We're going to have random shenanigans today.
We definitely are. So just so y'all know, we're best friends and we are a whole ass vibe, okay? Mm-hmm. So I want y'all to know there will be times during this live where we do random shit. And what I mean by random shit like that, we can have like a whole ass side conversation and we might forget that y'all ass is here, okay? And it ain't us trying to be funny. That's just how we are. Like,
it really is.
Before we started this live, let me tell y'all what happened. So first of all, we was trying to get the light in right in here because we had to stop it. We were about to start on time.
We were.
And I was like, I can't see us. It's dark. And she like, oh, it is dark. I was just like, girl. So we finally got the lighting situation together, y'all. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for joining in with us today.
Thank you. We appreciate it. I know we've been posting like crazy, but it's because if y'all know us, y'all know we two goofy goobers together. So we're going to give you all a little bit of reality and also some fun shit. So, you know.
Yes, you are here for a good time. Mm-hmm. Let me tell y'all something funny. Somebody was like, A and B conversations. They was like, so what if it mean if I can't be a part of the conversation? I was like, then you need to see your ass up out of here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That part. I thought that was a little corny, but I was like, I still want to share it. But let me tell y'all something right quick. I am so excited about these little mics. Like,
she's very excited.
This was the highlight.
Over the moon.
Yes, this was the highlight for me when I first was like, okay, Brittany, this is all the stuff we got to get for these, for our mini vlog series. Because that's what this is. Let me let y'all know. Mm-hmm. This is not a podcast, okay? This is a mini vlog series. So this is just basically two best friends having some real ass conversations about life and just our perspective, our input on stuff or whatever. That's all it is. So, at the end of the day, this all started because a year ago, if you've been following me, you know, I did my own mini vlog series called The Shift. And so after I did that, a lot of people reached out to me. I talk with my hands a lot, so that's why I'm doing it. But a lot of people have reached out to me and they were just like, you know, I think you should do another, round of your vlog. A lot of people call it a podcast. I'm like, that's not a podcast, but okay, I know what you're saying. And so I prayed about it. I thought about it, and both of my things came aligned with my prayers and my thoughts. And at the end of the day, I was like, okay, I will run it back, but I was like, I want to do it with somebody that I feel like can contribute as well. And so, of course, I thought of my best friend.
Hi guys.
I was like, period.
I did.
So I was just like, Brittany, Brittany's not really a talker, so let's start right there. So I was just like, Brittany, I think this is something good for you to get out your shell, and you do have like really good feedback and input on a lot of shit that be going on. So I'm like, would you be open to doing a podcast, vlog series, whatever you want to call it, with me? And she was just like, yeah.
Of course I had to say yes. My best friend, this is what she wanted to do. And I'm always going to be supportive. And also if it's helping me get out of my shell, because everybody knows I am a homebody. I do not like to leave my home. So, a lot of people don't get my little gems because they be hidden in the house. So this is my way of giving you a little bit of my gems while still being in the house, because even though it's Ashley's, I live here.
No, she do live here. She be walking up in my shit like she pay the bills here.
And all I say is, honey, I'm home.
And I be like, hey, girlfriend.
With my key.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, her key. I do not let her up in here. She has a key to my place. So if something ever happened to me, she'll be the first person to come over here. But not just that. The crazy thing is, because a lot of y'all don't know this, we literally live like right by each other.
1 minute away if you're walking.
If you're walking. And it might be less than that, depending on how quick them legs work, okay? Okay? So, no, dead ass. Like, if I look out this window, I can see her apartment. Like, that's how close we are. And this wasn't intentional. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Brittany had, what's the word I'm looking for? She spoke this apartment into existence.
I kind of did, because I wanted everybody close to me, because I really love my friends and I need them close to me because I'm very needy and I don't care.
But this one specifically. I didn't want this view. I didn't want that to be my view. I wanted to be on the other side just because. And one day when I was dropping her off at home, she gonna say, "That's your apartment right there." I said, "No, the fuck it's not, Brittany. Y'all, they put me in this motherfucking apartment for real.
Period.
Dead ass."
Because they knew she needed to be 1 minute away from me. Over there was too far. 2 minutes, I cannot do. 1 minute is fine.
It would have just been across the hall.
No, it's too much over here.
Yes, but she spoke this apartment into existence, y'all, and I thought that shit was crazy as hell. I was like, what the fuck? And then when I went outside the day I moved in here, because she helped me move.
Period.
And I was just all like, bitch, I can see your shit from my balcony. And she was like, I know. So I was just all like, what's the chances? But yeah, that part. Okay, y'all. So before we can like get to rambling, because we will do that
real hard.
We actually wanted to like just, like I said, give y'all a little introduction in case some of y'all are new to knowing me or some of y'all are new to knowing Brittany.
Because y'all definitely are.
That part. Because I know some of y'all probably came from Brittany page because Brittany got way more followers than I do on social media. So
how? I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't even like people, but
okay. But like I said, some of y'all might be coming from her page and y'all was like, oh, I want to go see they live, so thank you. And then for the people that already was following me, hey friends,
right, hi guys,
period, welcome back. So first thing first, as far as this being our introduction, I just feel like it would be important for y'all to know like a little bit about us. So because Brittany normally does not like to talk, Brittany's gonna go first.
That's fucked up.
That is what's gonna happen.
That's rude. Okay. So about me, I am a stripper. I'm so
glad I swallowed that water.
Oh my God. Okay, I forgot. Normally when Ashley laughs and she drinking something or eating, it's going to go this way. So I wasn't even paying attention. My bad. Lucky y'all didn't catch that. It happened to me one time, never again.
No, like y'all, I feel so bad because
y'all, we're closer than close.
I literally spit it on all my friends, and I'm not even like trying to be funny about that. But this shit be crazy because I always tell them like, don't say funny shit when I'm fucking trying to swallow something.
We can't time that. And
these motherfuckers always say some ignorant shit, and then after that, next thing I know, it just come out, and they just be like, "I don't know why you do that." No, why the fuck did you say that?
I am conditioned to bob and weave because I'm not. No, one time was enough. Okay,
yep. So if you ever around me, don't do that.
I mean, or lesson learned. That's on you. That's on you.
Mm-hmm.
You learn the hard way.
Mm-hmm.
By all means, go ahead. But I'm just telling you, I'm not a stripper.
She is not a stripper. She ain't stripped a day in her life. Maybe at home. Or maybe at your daddy's house.
I do like older men. It is what it is. Anyways, listen, y'all. I am 47. Okay, let me stop lying. I'm about to turn 37, y'all. And I have a child. I am a single parent. I love being a mom. Definitely didn't want to be at first. So that was kind of crazy. I had a baby at 21. My baby about to graduate soon. He got 2 years left for high school. I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is.
And she has such an amazing son, y'all. He is like super duper, like well-rounded. Like sometimes I forget his age. I be feeling like he's like just this old man trapped in this young teenager body.
That's how he lives.
He's like super respectful. He childish, which that's expected because I mean he is a teenager, but he be calling me a thug.
He does.
And I be like,
he does.
But he didn't saw some thug sides of me, so I guess it's valid.
Over the years.
I guess it's valid.
Definitely like, you going to hang out with the thug? Yes. Yes, I am.
I'd be like, mind your business.
Going out with the thug. Okay.
That's what you need to do. But no, Brittany is an amazing mother. And I think that's important that she realized that because I know I have, well, you my only friend that's a single parent. I used to... The shade is real.
Real hard.
I used to have another friend that was a single parent, but we're not going to talk about that today. But I just feel like when you watch your friends raise their kids as a single parent, you watch them go through their highs and their lows. And I just feel like for me, watching her go through some of the things that she has had went through or whatever, like I feel like she always come out like just on top. And I'm just so proud of you because I feel like people don't always give you your flowers like they should. And I want you to know, like, I fucking love you.
Girl, don't make me emotional here. You know I'm a crybaby.
I know, and if you cry, I'ma cry, and then we gon' cry together.
They don't cry this early, okay?
And that's another thing we do randomly. We will sing a fucking song in a heartbeat, okay? So be ready for that as well.
And if you know it, feel free, join in.
Definitely join in, because if you don't, you're whack. But yeah, no, seriously, I just want Brittany to know that. Like, I've said that to her on multiple occasions, but like I said, you know, a lot of the times people don't share these things with people that's close to them, and I just feel like I always want her to know, like, you deserve every flower out there because you are super dope. So yes, so for y'all, a little bit about me. I have a regular 9 to 5 that I work. It's actually 8 to 5, okay? Don't ask me why they got us on that schedule, but it's 8 to 5. As far as, like, you know, my job go, I'm not gonna tell y'all what I do, but just know I can be a nosy person, so I'm in the right field. That's all you need to. That's all you need to know, because I be investigating some shit. Okay,
yeah, she does.
You need to know something. I will figure it the fuck out. Note it. Okay, make sure you write that down. But because I don't know y'all like that, I would charge you a fee. So don't be just trying to slide in my DM talking about, can you help me do this? No. What's your cash app? What's your cash app, okay? Because you're going to have to cash app that money. But on a serious note, my job is something that's getting me by. Something about me that I feel like I would like for my audience, our audience, to know is that at some point in my life, I would love to be a full-time person doing this, like this type of like thing. Like I said, because I don't want to put like the whole like podcast label on it, because like I said, for me, this is not a podcast. Because I feel like for people who I watch do podcasts, they put out like episodes frequently. They put them out often. This is not something that you're going to get from us every week. The way we got this set up is just, like I said, how the shift went, which is literally just once a month. This will run from this month up until, I think we said November or December. I think November. But like I said, it's just still a chance for people to, like I said, just get a chance to know us, and just like I said, engage in just very mindful, engageful conversations. But at some point, like I said, I would love to do something, very much something like this full time. And another thing that I would like to do with my life once I get to that point, I want to be a life coach. So let me say it like this. It's not that I want to, I'm going to be.
Period.
I'm going to be, okay? I'm just not there yet. So I'm still working my 8 to 5, because my 8 to 5 is going to fund me to get to the point to accomplish the things that I said I'm going to do, okay? So clock that. Boom. And I do a lot of ratchet stuff, y'all. I promise y'all I'm not really ratchet. But I be watching, like, baddies.
Y'all, her watching baddies. Oh my god. She talking about she about to bean boink people in their head.
Yeah, I do.
This is why Tyler calls her a thug.
Yeah, and I be at home like, Betty, shot o'clock.
She really do. Y'all, she really do. It's terrible. I don't even know who put her on baddies, but y'all should be in prison.
Ooh.
Prison.
Okay, so that would be my ex.
Well, the shoe fit.
All right, and we're going to leave it at that. But just know, like I said, I got some class to me, okay? I got 2 degrees, honey. 2. If I would have pushed the camera back, you would have saw one over there on the wall, but you don't need to see that right now, okay? Okay, but just know, I got 2 degrees, okay? I got a bachelor's and I got a master's, so clock that.
Yeah.
There's some of y'all saying some stuff in here,
and we have
not read anything. I am so sorry. So I gotta turn my head. Like. Somebody said, no, I looked her once actually. I don't know what you meant by that. Maybe you saying you looked up one of us. I don't know. Maybe that's what you're saying. I'm working and watching, and I just got distracted. What I missed? You didn't mismatch. You didn't mismatch. Just a little conversation about our introduction about who we are. But it's story time for y'all. So the story time is just basically us telling y'all how we met. Okay, y'all. This is quite an interesting story, because Brittany always just be like, extra when
I
we tell
do
people this.
No, because when she tells it, she be like, she was being mean to somebody, and I was like, that's gonna be my friend. Yeah, that's how she tells the story.
Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all my version of the story, and then Brittany can feel free to tell y'all hers. So, around the 4th grade, I used to go to this school called Foster Avenue Christian School, and they were shutting the school down. I don't know why, because like I said, I was in the 4th grade. I didn't need to know that. All I know is the school was shutting down, and my mama told me and my sister, like, y'all not going to Beecher, because we lived in Beecher, and my mom was like, the education system is not the same as it was when she was growing up. So she was like, y'all gonna go to Hamady School District, which was called Westwood High School District. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So new kid on the block, 4th grade. Mind you, the school I came from, like I said, was a Christian school. So we used to have to wear uniforms. So literally on my first day of school at Westwood Elementary, I had on a uniform because my mom had not bought me and my sister no regular clothes yet. So kids was being kids, little bitches. It's like a little forceful. But they was. Like, I can't stand kids. Ugh. But, like, they was just doing the most. They was, like, little bullies and stuff. Because, like, I was one of those kids where I grew up, you know, my mom, she did the best that she could. My mom was a single mom, okay? So she did the best that she could with what she had, right? So me and my sister, literally, and I can't make this shit up, y'all, we was in a family where we would literally get, like, you get them pair of shoes, right? Like, I think 2 pair of shoes in a year type shit, right? So that school year, I remember, like I said, going to Westwood, I had on my little uniform that I had from Fourth Avenue, and I had on some Jordans. Mind you, back in the day, that ain't even what kids would wear. Like a girl, if you had on a skirt or a dress and it's, you know, uniform, you would have on some little church shoes, type dress shoes, whatever. No, I went to school and I had on some Jordans. The kids had a lot to say. And I had those, I don't know the numbers because I'm not no shoe person. Like, I don't do all that shit. But I had the ones where they was like the black patent leather. I think that's patent leather. That was like around the front of the shoe. Then like on the back. Y'all probably know what that is if y'all, like I said, wear Jordans. But anyways, those shoes was just dope to me. So I had those on. And I just remember, like I said, the kids was just like being mean, blazing me like, what you got on? And I'm just like, what the fuck you mean? Clothes, bitch. Like, the fuck, what you got on? Shit, my ass clean, that's all that matters. Fucking musty ass kids. So, okay, so the kids was just mean as fuck. So anyways, after being at the school for probably about, I say like a week by this time, I finally had met Brittany, but me and Brittany was not in the same class. I was in Miss Collinsworth's class. That's crazy. I still remember that lady. Because
I don't remember who class I was in. Okay.
I don't know her teacher name because, like I said, we weren't in the same class. But anyways, I was in Miss Collinsworth's class, and then Brittany was in the class on the right side of me. Like if you was walking out my classroom door, she was right there, like the corner of the building type shit. So, anyways, it was lunchtime. And I went outside and I saw Brittany playing, you know, on the little merry-go-round thingamajiggy because we just have a merry-go-round at our school.
That thing just made me sick. I don't know why I always got on it. That was so stupid.
But it was fun. And it was fun because when I'm about to say, so I'm going to say, okay, it was fun because it was this fat kid. He used to, it was this fat kid that used to always spin it for us.
He did. I don't know who that was. Shout out to him.
I know, but I'm about to. So wait a minute. The funny part about it is how it all line up. So hold on.
Oh my God.
So the day that I literally like introduced myself, because that's how I was. Like I told myself my goal was to make a friend, right? So it was Brittany and it was this other girl. I think her name was Maya. I think that was her name. I don't know. I just remember she was like pretty brown skinned girl. But anyways, those were the 2 people I had my eyes on. I was like, they're gonna be my friends. I did. I was like, they're gonna be my friends. But first of all, like I said, I thought they was pretty young girls, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I liked how they was like, you know, to themselves, they wasn't like no ratchet kids. And like I said, I was not a ratchet kid. Yes, I grew up in Beecher. I had some moments where I got ratchet, but I was not a ratchet kid. So I was like, I want like-minded friends. And at that age, I had a lot of emotional intelligence. So I was all like, I think she could be my friend. But that's not what I said. So anyways, she was on a merry-go-round that day, y'all. Lord. And the same kid who I was just talking about, the fat kid, his name was James.
How'd you remember his name?
James.
Hey, James.
And James, that day specifically, was like, I think he was turning it too fast for you. And that's when you like stood up for yourself, like, stop doing that. You know, like. And I was like, period. Like, talk your shit, little girl. Like, yeah, make his little fat ass stop. And she was just all like, like getting her little hand. And I was like,
y'all, because I will cut somebody out quick. I do not care. Okay, do not piss me off.
Don't piss her off. She may seem like she quiet and innocent. She a thug too. So why you think we friends?
Yeah.
But no. So that's what happened. James was on that bullshit while she was on that merry-go-round. And how she carried herself. I said she was being mean.
That's what she says.
She was being direct. And I like that for her. And I was like, I'm going to like that for me. Because with me being a new kid, it'll just be like the perfect friendship experience because I'm like, she'll have my back, especially since them punk ass kids was talking shit about my clothes a couple weeks ago.
And I like that.
So, clock that. But yeah, James, thank you for pushing the merry-go-round for us.
Right. And apparently, thanks for making me be mean to you because look where we are.
Yes, here we are. And like I said, that was the 4th grade, y'all. Here we are, 36 years old. Like,
still rocking with our cock out.
My cock is covered, but we are still rocking very tightly, okay? And I mean that very tightly. Like, we know things that about each other that I feel like, yeah, people will never know. Like, it's like I'm taking that to the grave. And if you don't have no friend like that,
you need to get you one.
You ain't got the right friends. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You don't. And you need to get you one.
Yes. But then we rolled out from 4th grade up until 8th grade. I'm gonna let you take over.
And then my stanky parent, my mother, and my grandparents made me switch schools. So I, in the 9th grade, had to go to a whole totally different school. And in protest, I chose not to talk to people, like, literally my first year there. I sat by myself. I didn't eat lunch with nobody. Like, I was so pissed. I didn't do anything to the point where my mom was like, you're not going to be able to get your license if you don't end up doing activities. And I was like, do I really want it? I had to contemplate. I'm very hard-headed and stubborn. If I don't want to do something, I don't care what you offer me. I said no. I don't care. You can't make me do what I don't want to do. It just is what it is. But I'm like, dang, I was so mad. Like, I cried because I had to leave the school I was at. I did not want to leave. All my friends were there. I literally was in that school from, what was it, like 2nd grade up until 8th. And then she just wanted to rip me away and take me somewhere else.
Unless you went to Hamady Elementary, it would have been pre-K to
I don't think I was there. Grade. I went to a different school then.
So then you did the same time I did, 4th grade and up.
Yeah. I got there. Yeah.
4th grade and up. Yeah. Because Hamady Elementary was pre-K or kindergarten to 3rd grade.
Yep, I wasn't there.
And then you had Westwood 4th through 6th grade.
Yes, I went to Westwood. So Westwood and up.
And then we had Hamady High School, Hamady Middle and High School, 7th through 12th grade.
I was pissed they made me leave. I did not sign up for that.
I was so hurt, y'all, because like I said, she was my first friend going to that new school. So for me, it was all like, I'm losing my best friend. Although I had other friends that eventually I met, it just didn't do it for me. Because like I said, me and Brittany had a lot of the same similarities when we was in middle school. We was in choir. That's something we both enjoy doing. We both like to sing.
Don't ask me because I will tell you no.
And I just do what I want to do, depending on who you are. If I like you, I'm gonna be and if I don't like you, get your ass.
Nah, baby, I don't care. You gotta catch me. If you don't catch me, I don't know what to tell you.
I used to love to sing all the time. Let me tell y'all something. I used to sing all the time. You could catch me singing the national anthem everywhere. For those who know, they know. Like, I would literally sing the national anthem at almost literally every basketball game possible when I was in high school. I would be singing the national anthem at our bowling tournaments. Yes, they played the national anthem at the bowling tournaments. And I would sing sometimes, y'all. And then I was singing sometimes for like volleyball games and stuff. It just came to the point like I feel like I owned the national anthem. Like, the fuck? It was my thing.
I did sing in high school, but there were 2 people that literally made me do it.
Oh, they made you? Okay,
yes.
I thought you was about to say something else.
No.
I was about to say,
They made me do it. Shout out to Alex. and I'm not gonna name the other one because I don't talk to the other one, so there's no need to bring that up. But anyway, shout out to Alex because she's definitely one of those people that's like, you need to sing, you can sing. That no, she's been trying for years, y'all. I promise. She has been trying for years, and she has not succeeded yet. But that does not stop her little determined heart from trying to get me to do it.
Brittany will sing if she's intoxicated.
Oh, why would you tell people that? That's a secret.
It ain't no more. But again, she gotta fuck with you to do that. Mm-hmm. So let's just make that clear. So it's really not a secret. If she vibe with you, mm-hmm. she gonna just be in her flow. She gonna be in her like her zone, and she just gonna let it ride out. Mm-hmm. So like I said, but you have to be around her to witness that. And Brittany has a beautiful voice. So just so y'all know, she does. As far as if you want to know what I sound like, you could just go through my videos up on here because I uploaded a whole video, honey. I was on there singing, okay? I went to the studio and like, yes! Snap, 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 okay? Like, I thought I was going to be like this little singer at one point in my life, but I didn't. So anyways, back to...
Wait, I'm laughing because Alex said contact her for booking inquiries.
Alex, there is no payroll, honey. Okay? That's a volunteer job. That was smart. You smart. You smart. She's so smart. You smart, best friend. That's my best friend. But so anyways, like she said, she left Hamity in 8th grade. We literally did our graduation together, 8th grade graduation, and then boom, she went to Carmen, 9th through 12th. So how we reconnected, because so I'm gonna say it like this, it wasn't that we like tried to end our friendship. I promise y'all we didn't. We tried to stay friends by all means necessary, but life happens, right? And so that just show you how God knew we was just always supposed to be in each other's lives, because our senior year of high school, I kid y'all not, I was going back to this store because I was trying to return a dress because the dress no longer fit me. I had put on like about 5 pounds. I'm not gonna hold y'all up because I was eating my feelings away because my dad had just passed. So I was coming back to return the dress, and then also I didn't like the color of the dress, and I was going to somebody else's prom. How am I tell somebody else what the fuck they gonna wear their prom? But I did. So I took that dress back, and I wind up getting another dress. But the funny part about it was, while I was walking into the dressing room to try the dress on, she was walking out of the dressing room
with a dress on.
Yeah, with a dress on.
I actually wore to prom, actually.
Yes, and it was so crazy because I was just like, Brittany! I didn't make that face.
She probably did, y'all.
Brittany! Where have you been? But I knew all that. But I literally was just like, Brittany, oh my God. And she's like, Ashley. Like, yeah, you had to be there. It was the moment.
It was.
It was like, it was just like, I don't know. It was like, oh.
And it was like, my baby's back.
All I know is I was just like so happy to see her, because like I said, we had not seen each other in years, you know, because like I said, life just kept going. And so for me in that moment, it was just so like, okay, where do we start? Like, we're literally both about to graduate. What are you doing after high school? You know, like, if anything, I just want to catch up. So I do know we exchanged numbers, and after that, we was inseparable. Literally, like, every day we was with each other. We were inseparable. Every freaking day. I'm gonna go with Ashley. I'm gonna go with Ashley. I'm gonna go with Ashley. Like, my grandpa used to let me whip his car. He had this big ass caddy daddy, and I'd be all like, my grandpa let me got his car. Like, what you want to do? We were out. Also, shout out to the Green Goblin, because that car got us everywhere. We also fixed on it together. Like, it was nothing we couldn't do in that car. We got it together. That car was a 96 Cavalier, y'all, that my sister gave me. And I wind up naming it in college, my nigga Mary. Don't ask me how I got that name, but just know my nigga Mary got us through some times, okay? Definitely. And like Brittany said, we literally used to be working on that car like we was some motherfucking mechanics. It used to be cracking me up, because I'd be like, going to the junkyard, getting a mirror, putting that bitch on. Like, listen, we have a lot of skills. Okay. A lot of random skills. Yes, random as the fuck. But, hey, add that to our resume. Okay? But no, literally, y'all, like I said, after me and Brittany reconnected, we have not like disconnected. This has been the longest friendship for me. literally the longest friendship, because there are people that I still talk to that I also met in the 4th grade. So, like, for instance, shout out to the twins, Romani and Mondre. They're my brothers from another.
I should do hit Robert.
Go ahead. One time for Ro. One time for Ro. Shout out to Ro. That nigga be barking. But no, for real, y'all, like, I just think it's like a blessing to be able to have friendships that last this long, because like I said, as we get, you know, closer to ending our chapter of our 30s, I'm just grateful, like I said, that I've been able to be around these people for this long, because like when I be talking to a lot of people, they don't be having like long-term friendships. They don't. Mm-hmm. They be just like, they met people that they only talk to that they met in college or whatever, mm-hmm. or, you know, if they went to a trade school, or people that they met in their careers, their jobs that they do now. Mm-hmm. And I just be like, no, I literally have friends, 3 for sure. No, I take that back, 4. Shout out to my other best friend, Shanice.
Hey girl.
But I didn't meet her until I think I met Shanice in the 6th grade. Something like that. 6th or 8th grade. What year did I meet Jean? No, I met Shanice in the 8th grade. But anyways, still, that would have been 4 years after I knew her and the twins. Because like I said, I met her and the twins in the same time frame or whatever. And then like I said, I met Shanice in the 8th grade. But like I said, people don't be having friendships that's this long. People tend to fall out. Mm-hmm. They don't know how to reconcile, you know, from certain situations. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like with us, no matter what we've been through, we've always still figured out, like, I want you here. Mm-hmm. I need you here. Mm-hmm. Like, I literally always tell people, like, Brittany is my female soulmate. I tell people that all the time. And I know some people are like, what? That's gay.
Like, no, it's actually not. Like, you can have a platonic soulmate, guys. Get it together. Grow up.
Yes, you definitely can. And I'm like, I love her. I will.
Oh.
If you...
Again, this is why she's very good for throat chopping. Please watch her throat. I'm not even playing. Watch your throat.
I will chop a person in their throat in a heartbeat.
Quick. She won't even think about it. It just be. She done caught me a couple times. Yeah. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And Tyler too. He got caught.
Yeah. And anybody can get it. Nobody is subjected to a throat chop.
You are not. She quick. I'm just telling you. You ain't gonna be able to.
Nobody. Quick. Like, if it needs to happen, it'll happen. Did somebody request to join in on our live?
I can't see that part. I can only see it. You can only see it from there. But yeah,
somebody did. Request. I'm not about to let you in our live, Mama. Mabel, no. Because you ain't gonna know how to exit yourself out.
See, and she want to clear the air. She go like, first of all.
She tried it. Hey, Mama. Hi. That's funny. I didn't think you was gonna join. Look at you. Look at you. Shout out to the table. She gonna call me after this. Why you do that? Mm-hmm. Girl, why was you on here?
She probably hit the button on accident.
She probably did. Ain't no telling. Y'all love my mama. I can talk about my mama if I want to. Okay.
Yeah, she is funny. Okay.
Y'all don't know Mabel.
Y'all know, but she can be cracking me up.
Okay, so we kind of like touched on some good stuff. For me, like I said, by this being our introduction, like I was telling Brittany, I didn't really, you know, want this to be that long, because I just wanted y'all to really like just get a vibe for like who we are and how we are together. Mm-hmm. And I feel like so far this has been like so natural. I'm so proud of her because she didn't think she could do this.
No, God, y'all, I hate being in front of the camera. Okay, hate it. Like, I might post a little selfie, a little cute little video or something, and I'm out. But as far as me like talking for real, no me gusta. I'm not gonna do it.
And I know she don't be liking people, because let me tell y'all this: when she posts her little video, she don't even know this, but I'm about to put her on blast.
What?
She's like, what? When she posted her videos, like, I laugh at this all the time, because like I said, first of all, y'all, we talk every day, okay? But the funny part is, when I watch her videos in the morning that she posts, she be all like, and then she be like, or she be like,
because
be like, the whole time when she be just bobbing, I be like, look at my best friend. Then she do that face like, I be like, Brittany, why did you ruin the video?
Y'all, because I'm I'm so awkward. Like, I don't even know what to do at the end. So I'm like, no.
One of those. But it'd be like, and y'all better start looking at that and crawl her out. Like I said, she be looking so cute. Like, I don't know, it'd be just like, the sun just be beaming on her, perfect, her brown skin be just glistening. I'll be like, my best friend pretty this morning. And then she get ready to end the video and I'll be like, she bet not do it. And here she go. And I'll be like, Whitney. So now, I'll be judging you.
And that's fine, because that's not going to stop me.
It's not. But I just want her to know I'll be judging her when I be at home at my little work desk. When I be, stalking her.
But now I'm probably going to laugh at the end because now I know.
You definitely going to laugh. And you definitely going to laugh if people call you out.
I am. I'm like, shut up. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Just watch it and heart it.
Just watch it and heart it, y'all. Thanks. That's all you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, that part. But, y'all, we really have some good topics for y'all. Mm-hmm. I don't want to share them with y'all right away because I feel like then it's just giving you too much. Mm-hmm. And I'm the type of person I like for people to be on edge just to wait to come back to see. But just know we're going to touch on stuff like regarding, like I said, everyday things, situations. This is not one of those vlogs where we're going to be talking about celebrity stuff, none of that stuff.
We don't care. Like, they're not paying my bills.
That part. And I just feel like so many people who do the whole like vlogging, podcasting, those type of conversations, that's what they focus on. Mm-hmm. Like they like to have those type of conversations. And for me, I'm like, I don't want to have those conversations. I could care less about what's going on with Diddy trial or, what's that we saw before we started? Tyler Perry.
I was like, who's Tyler Perry with that random white man?
Yeah, like that's just stuff we not about to talk to y'all about. Like we about to come on here and be like straight, real and raw with y'all. Like talking about some stuff like trauma, you know what I'm saying? Therapy, because we're both in therapy. Mm-hmm. And like I said, if you watched my last mini vlog series, you will know that I had an entire episode dedicated to therapy and how.
Go check that out immediately.
Yes, like thank you, girl.
No, period.
Yes, go back. Go to my YouTube channel. It's Ashley LaShawn, okay? And go watch my mini vlog series. There are 5 episodes on my YouTube. And subscribe. Don't just be going on there and watching the video. Subscribe, okay?
What's that little TikTok trend where they be like, my best friend wants to show you something and you better watch it.
And y'all better watch it. And then make sure y'all also find her on YouTube. Do you know your YouTube?
Oh, no, I have to look that up.
God. Oh, God. She'll have that
ready. I'll post it later, guys.
She'll have that ready for y'all for episode 2. But the good thing about it is, once these lives, we end them for the night, we done talking to y'all, they will be posted on our YouTube account so you can go back and watch it, share it, you know what I'm saying? That's the best way to get word of mouth out there, you know what I'm saying? Because I really feel like me and her about to have something good going. And I don't care what nobody else feel. Like
we don't, because we're definitely goofy goobers together. Like it just, as y'all can see, it's just flowing, and we're funny as fuck.
We really are. I tell people all the time, like, we should just have a camera following us everywhere we go. We be in the stores, dancing,
cutting up,
singing,
to the point where strangers be like, y'all are so funny.
Right, just be all up in the mix, wanting to be a part of the mix, and I'll be like, hold on, we don't know you, player. Go on another aisle. And I don't want to say that, but yeah, we just. We are a vibe. That's all you need to know. Because I was about to tell y'all something that y'all don't need to know. But we are a whole ass vibe.
We are.
So right now, I just want to know, like, if anybody that's watching our live right now, I would love for somebody to join in with us. But like I said, you better know how to get yourself out of here, because I don't know how to do all that. I think you got to put yourself out of here. But if you have a story that you would like to share with the audience about us together or us individually, I would love for you to like be able to put yourself in to join the live. What my mama say?
She said the button just popped up. I told you she hit it on accident.
Okay. I'm like, what my mama say? Girl.
I told you she hit it on accident.
Yeah, she did. But no, seriously. if you have like any memories or any good stories, like I said, this is your time to shine. Because like I said, we don't want this to be just like us sitting here talking the whole time. Like I had to keep telling people that when I was doing my last series, like this is an interaction. That's the whole reason for us doing this live, because we want other people to be able to join in and say stuff. So shout out to the people who wasn't scary last year when I did this and they actually put themselves in a position to be like, I want to say something. Because when I posted those videos on my YouTube, and on my other social media, I just feel like it just showed other people like, it's okay for you to share your story, whatever that, certain topic I was talking about at that time. So like I said, this one is a little bit more friendly, interactive, like, kiki kaka. So if y'all got something, you got a couple more minutes, to, click that button.
Up. Alex said she would, but the statute of limitations isn't over, so she can't share.
I don't know if I understand what that means.
That means that she's not obligated to have a story right now because we still have legal obligations.
Oh.
We're not out of the woods. Can't share.
Okay, well, I don't know, friend. Maybe you should have thought of another story. And that man,
I know exactly what story she's talking about too. That's why it's funny.
Oh, okay, well,
it
now
was a random video. That I got traumatized by as well.
Did I send it to you?
Yes, you did send it to me earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna share that one. But let me tell you something. We traumatize each other, like not in like the bad way, but like if I had to see it, you got to see it type of way.
She said yes. I did see that. Ain't that blind? Yeah, like that's what I do to my friends. Yeah, I don't care if I want you to see something and I was exposed to it.
She's not kidding.
You're gonna see it too. Bottom line,
I woke up early in the morning, traumatized. I was so like, I was like, what the?
It be like that though. It really do. Like I said, we just have this sistership, okay? Sisterhood. And I feel like if I see something, you got to see it. And so, speaking of, because no, she not going to do that to me. Brittany ain't going to do that to me. What? Because first of all, I am still traumatized to this day. I can never look at an alpaca the same. I can never look at an alpaca the same.
Listen, if you know the alpaca story, it's not my fault. Okay?
Yes, it is.
That popped into my head, and I was like, I'll probably just be thinking about alpacas. Now, I can't tell y'all what activity happens, but alpacas should not be your thought.
Yep. Just know she traumatized me to the point where when I thought about what she said, I shouldn't have been thinking about it at the time of what I was doing. That's all you need to know. So yeah, we do tend to, traumatize each other with things, but it's not like a bad trauma. Like I said, we just use that word for it to explain what we're saying.
But it's very funny.
Yes, we do have a lot of those moments. We also have, like I said, we have so much in common, y'all. Me and Brittany love animal documentaries.
Yes.
Oh my God,
might get random animal facts on here, just saying.
You definitely might. Like the one that I love is how male birds
be shaking that thing for the female birds.
They be getting their little dance on so they can, impress the female birds. And this be like in South America. It be like in the places that got like a lot of rainforests and stuff like that. That's where it be common.
Also, I want y'all to know that the birds with the prettiest like colors and stuff, those are males. Okay, those are not the female birds. I need y'all to get that together, because watch a documentary or something. They're like, no, that's not the female bird, boo. The prettiest one is the man.
Yeah.
Which that's crazy, because in today's dating world, the men do want to be the prettiest one.
Oh my God. Men. So this is a little story time.
Yikes.
This is a little story time. This is off topic. This ain't even about us no more. This is about the men's. The men's is sick.
They have the vid.
That just sounds like the perfect time to say that, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me not get on the men like that. But no, like, on some real talk, y'all, I just think this is so funny to me. She said, clock that T. Like, clock that T. No, for real. The men's is sick. Oh, like, for most of y'all who, like I said, know me, you know that I got out of a 3-year relationship and I've been single now for about like 8 months, something like that. It's been like quite some time, almost been a year. And a single life has been a lot to adapt to. When my single friends were telling me that the dating pool had piss in it,
also fecal matter,
a lot of boo-boo, and vomit, I should have believed them because it's ghetto out here. It's ghetto. Like, it's to the point where every day I be questioning myself, like, should I even be trying to talk to somebody? And she know, because when I tell y'all we talk every day, we talk every day. Like, and we don't be like sitting there like, no, we do accommodation. We text and we send voice notes.
Voice notes be our favorite though, because we be cracking up.
Yes, and we be sending long ass voice notes. They don't be like 2 minutes. Sometimes the motherfuckers be like
7, 15. Like,
yes.
you gotta
it be like a lot to say.
I be listening to it like it's an audio book. I be like, she can't even hear me. I be
sitting there taking notes. Like, I gotta make sure I respond back to that. I be like, she said this, but no, for real. Like, the dating pool is really just, it's rough out here. So I salute anybody that's still trying and that's still like motivated to date, because when I tell y'all it's a struggle, oh my God.
Baby, they have turned me every which way but loose, okay? I have had enough. Speaking of which, I need to tell you a story.
Is it for them too or just me?
Oh no, they can hear it too. It's okay, listen, I was not supposed to be, dating at the time. I said I was going to sit my little butt down. I went on a date, okay? And I got bit. He bit me on the arm on my first date.
What?
He bit me on my arm.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. What is this?
This was a couple months ago. And I was like, I'm not going to say anything. It was like a bit. He bit me hard as shit. I don't know. People are crazy. That was the last date.
Like, did he just look at you like, oh?
He pretty much. Fucking weirdo. I'm like, I know I smelled good, but damn. So he leaned his head on my shoulder, and then he just went down to my arm and bit the fuck out of me. And I was like, ow. And
you look bad, kid.
And I was like, what the? I'm like, you know what? I'm not going on no more dates for a while.
I'm be having some rough. Oh my God. Y'all be praying for my best friend, because when it is stuff like just like that, she be having some rough, like, little follow-ups to tell me when she be doing stuff. And I be like, Brittany, what?
Because sometimes I be going on side missions, okay? And then you check my location. Where you at?
Yes, we have each other's location. That's another thing about this friendship. Like I said, it runs deep, okay? It ain't about being nosy. It's about being safe. And you want to make sure your best friend is good. So, Shorty know I be stalking her, and I be like, where's she at? And when I see she's somewhere she ain't got no business being, I just send her a little text message with some little eyes, or I send stickers.
Oh, she good for fucking stickers. Oh my God.
You need a sticker?
I'm cracking up because she made a sticker of my mama.
I did.
It's very funny.
I made a sticker of her mama. I made a sticker of Romine, and I apologize to Romine's mother because I found out later on she did not like that sticker because, yeah, let's just say it was not appropriate. But I love you, Ma. But I am the sticker queen, okay? Forget a GIF, forget all that other stuff. I make stickers. After I learned how to do that.
So if I send you a sticker, it's her fault.
Because I love a good sticker. I'll be like, the stickers explain how you feel in that given moment. I don't care what nobody say. And the stickers be life. Because like I said, I be finding some of the best ones.
She really do. I be taking them.
Okay. Like, I got some I'm sitting on.
All right. I even made a sticker of my son. He was making this real jacked up face when he was little. But it explains so much when I'm irritated. So
they just be like the perfect way. Like, I actually had a guy that I was texting. And he told me, like, why you gotta keep texting all those stickers? And I was like,
okay, boring texting.
Right. And I was like, if you don't like me sending those stickers, I said, then I don't need to talk to you. I'm not about to change who I am for you. Like, boy, what? Do you pay my phone bill? No. The fuck?
I'm about to slide that cash. I still ain't gonna do it, but like,
still not. Heavily not. But yeah, it was just like, boy, gone somewhere. But like I said, again, the dating pool has some pee in it and some other stuff. And I just feel like at this point, at my old age.
Okay, now when I be saying that, y'all be on my back.
Heavily. But since you be saying it, I feel like I might as well join join the bandwagon and join and say it with you. Why are y'all to the side? Oh, so we to the side on y'all view too? See, ain't nobody said that. Why are you the only person that pointed that out? Well, we appreciate you for telling us that. I don't even know who you are, but thank you.
Right, just turn the shit. Oh, you know what? I could have said that because look, I'm looking at it, but you know what?
Well, it don't even matter at this point. It's too late. So the next time when we go live next month, we won't be to the side. But to actually give you an answer to that, because there is an answer. Okay? There's always an answer. The way the camera is situated in the tripod, in order for us to use our microphones, because I know y'all heard that.
Oh my God.
In order for you to hear the microphones, for the microphones to work, I had to, do the phone sideways. But I'm glad you told us we were sideways, because nobody said nothing but you. So you brave. You are a brave person.
Not a brave person.
You are. What do you say?
I'm a real one.
But I'm late. What y'all discussing? Yeah, you real late. You gonna have to go back and
catch it.
Because we actually about to get ready to go.
YouTube.
So we're sorry that you're just now joining. But yeah.
Well, you can always watch later, but you did miss the time.
Yeah,
I can tell you that you missed the time.
You missed the time. But just to give you a little summary, we talked about our friendship and who we are.
And also I got bid on a date, so
yeah, we talked about that.
That's the catch up.
So funny. Nigga rigged some shit.
No, it's not nigga rigged.
No.
Not at all.
Who is that? No, for real. Because it's like, I don't know if you're trying to be funny or what, but it's like, this ain't the time for that. Because you don't know me.
Alrighty, we're going to catch you guys.
See, that's that side that we was telling y'all about earlier. Because like I said, I will get with some people, like on some real talk. Like if I don't know you, you ain't gonna be coming over here talking and saying anything. Like I said thank you for telling us. So don't come on here. Okay, you're not trying to be funny. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. Because yeah, I don't know you, so you don't know me. But this is how I am. I tend to become very defensive quickly when I don't know people.
That's
and if I feel like
been called a thug.
Again, I tend to be defensive when I don't know people and I feel like you're coming at me or you're coming at somebody I love.
Thuggerilla.
So, like I said, thank you for clarifying that.
And
like I said, y'all will continue to get to know us because like I said, at the end of the day, I can be a little rough around the edges. I can be a little thug life. And she can be like the softer side. And
it just depends.
Yeah, because I think sometimes we alternate. I think sometimes you might have moments where you be like a little rough and I be having to have my softer side to come out to bring you back down. And then, like I said, but most days I think I'm more on the thug side than anything.
Yes, because when I'm on the thug side, it's literally like I could be hired by the mob.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those type of things for sure.
I'd be ready to pull people's fingernails off, but you know,
he said, "I see that." Yes, you might see more, and it may not be directed towards you, but it'll come out. Like I said, I do not care. That's one thing y'all will learn about me. I don't care who you are. You can be somebody's mama. You can be somebody's daddy. You can be somebody's granny. You can be somebody's grandpa. You can be somebody's uncle. You can be somebody's aunt. You could be somebody's kid. I don't give a fuck. I will talk to you how I feel like talking to you, and either you gonna take it or you gonna shut the and take it.
So either way, you're gonna take it.
Either way, you gonna take it. No exceptions.
Either way, it's gonna be
either way. But anyways, I see y'all with some punks. Y'all didn't want to join in, and that's okay. There'll be other conversations. So again, like we told y'all, we will be doing this for the next couple months, and we're going to have some good episodes for y'all. So be sure to tune in because like I said, things are going to get real after this episode. This was to like
lightheart introduction.
Yes, it was to like, you know, bring y'all into our world, let y'all know how the tone is going to be. We might even cry on some of these episodes. I'm just being real, you know, because
we're both very emotional.
Yep. And the topics are definitely some heavy topics. Because you know me, I'm a mental health advocate, so I like to definitely just put people in a position where you expose yourself to like having those real heartfelt conversations. I thrive on those type of conversations. So when we collectively decided on the topics that we wanted to have, it just came down to like some real stuff. So I'm super excited. And like I said, every live will be posted to our YouTube channels. So again, please subscribe to our YouTubes. She'll tell y'all what hers is
when I look at it.
When she look at it, I'm gonna make sure she tell y'all. Again, mine's is Ashley LaShawn, and it's literally how you spell my name on here. I mean, I know here it's A LaShawn, but Ashley is common sense, ASHLEY. And then my middle name, LASCHONNE.
Not you forgot to spell it.
I did. Because it's ghetto.
It is not ghetto.
Marcus would be like, LaShawn.
I feel like mine is ghetto, even though I just learned what it means.
Brittany, what does your middle name mean?
My middle name means enough in Greek.
And what is your middle name?
My middle name is Artika, and for the longest time, I did not know what it meant. But then someone told me, because they were really into Greek mythology and all that other stuff, and they were like, your name means enough. And I was like, oh, and I looked it up, and it popped right up. I was like, that's strange, because I have been typing this shit, and nothing came up. But it means enough, guys.
And she is enough.
Thanks.
Period. My middle name don't mean nothing. My mama literally asked my cousin, like, how you spell your middle name? And my cousin, her middle name is LaShawn. And that's how she told my mama how to spell it.
That's my
And my mama should have did her own research, because, sis, that is not how you spell LaShawn. But we gonna let my mama ride on that one. We love you, Mabel.
Right, we love you, Mabel.
We love you, Mabel. But anyways, y'all, our time is winding down. We love y'all. We are so grateful. We did it!
We did it! I hate being in front of the camera.
We did it, hooray! You were supposed to sing the rest of the song. It was Dora the Explorer.
Well.
Oh, man, Brittany, damn.
Well, you got the Dora. Bob is cute. Swiping, no swiping. Swiping, no swiping.
Oh, man. Oh my goodness, y'all. No, but seriously, I am so proud of us. We got through this, and like I said, I wasn't nervous or anything about it, but I know how my best friend is, and I'm just so proud of you girls. It's so good. So yes, we will see y'all next month for episode 2. Like I said, we love y'all. Thank y'all for the support today. Thanks. And I pray y'all have a great, rest of y'all week.
And rest of y'all month, because we ain't going to see y'all until...
Yeah, we won't see y'all until next month. So make sure y'all be safe during the holiday that's coming up, because, it's a lot of y'all nigglets that's about to be outside. And y'all know y'all don't know how to act in Michigan.
I know, but I'll be right in that house, all right?
I won't. I'll be down
She'll
south.
Be enjoying herself, and I'll be in the
somewhere
house.
Shaking these titties.
Oh! Okay.
Shaking his ass.
I'm not shaking mine.
No, I swear I ain't gonna be doing nothing like that.
She gonna be shaking her titties.
She gonna be doing what she wanna do because she grown. Period.
So she gonna be shaking that thing.
She gonna be throwing that bike. Well, no, y'all. We'll see y'all next month. And again, thank you so much. And this was exciting.
This was
it.
Clock it.
So Betty shot a clock.
Oh my God.
Bye, y'all.